Welcome to the show. Tonight we have big laughs, interviews, games, and what more. Here on Chilling3000 Hangouts with their host, David 3000. Wow. What a great week. Thank you all so much. So tonight. You guys are hyped. The energy feels like the showcase showdown. The Price is Right with someone just nailed $1 on the wheel. You know, Well, welcome to this debut of the Tonight Show edition here on Chilling3000 Hangouts. Here on this Friday night. It is the 11 o'clock hour, and we have been planning to do this for a long time. I believe since, I would say, 3 years or so. I don't know. It was before episode 100. And then, life stuff came up, and now we're finally doing this as our new format for Friday nights here on the Network 3000. So I hope you all enjoy this new format. Let's get into some big news here tonight. Did you guys hear that there are going to be rebooting another classic game show?
Welcome back to Tic-Tac-Toe, y'all!
Talking about rebooting another classic game show, which is Tic-Tac-Toe on GSN. But, at this point, I think the only one they haven't rebooted yet is Wheel of Fortune Extreme Edition, where you spin the wheel while skydiving, and right is up there handing out parachutes. 2034, like Super Wheel of Fortune. Oh, anyway, in the next news. And speaking of wheel, Ryan Seacrest is selling into his no hosting gig with Vanna White. Can you imagine his schedule right now? I mean, he's doing that. He is doing radio and still managing American Idol, which I don't know who watches that nowadays. I mean, probably people watch that more than people that listen to polka in the 2020s. By this rate, I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan Seacrest announced that he's going to be the next head coach of Dallas Cowboys next week. How about them boys? They haven't won the Super Bowl since the 90s, and not even going to a championship game since the 90s, before I was even that born. A bunch of crybaby dorks. Also, how about those NFL playoffs? It's that time of the year where all those teams fight, for the tooth and nail at each other at a Super Bowl, while fans who's in the stands are wearing nachos are better at doing that than people are doing tailgating. Oh, and guess what? There is a new sports trivia game show in development. The idea is to test fans' knowledge of sports. Let me try to think. Finally, it's a chance for dads everywhere to show the encyclopedia memory of 1980s baseball stats. I told you, son, the 84 World Series. So, alright, we have an amazing show here tonight. We have our guest coming in for an interview, and that is Handmaid Jory, formerly known as Handmaid Jory, but now it's the House of Chayton, coming in for an interview for about 20 to 30 minutes or so. And also, we are bringing back our Deal or No Deal Jackpot series. After last time when a certain guy named Lucas Cantwell won the big jackpot back in 2022. Take a look here. He did it! He did it! Oh my god! He did it! He did it! Oh my god!
You're muted, Gary.
Hey, eat shit, Gary.
Beautiful.
That's what you get for screwing him over last time.
Bitch.
You fucking cheated!
No, I
You
won't.
fucking cheated this game! You cheated! You're nothing but like cheat! That's all you did was cheat!
We'll give it
I
away.
am banishing this game! This game is never allowed to be played again! It is not allowed at all! No permission is gonna be given! I am banishing this game for good! No more fucking deal or no deal!
And this is the game that they want in the company for you guys to find out what it is. So we'll be right back after these words.
Are you ready for the ultimate entertainment experience? Then welcome to the Network 3000.
We've got you covered with all of the variety of content such as our weekly programs like
Chilling3000 Hangouts, the Popcorn Panel Podcast, Voice Show Standing Sin, Breaking the Chains, and more.
we also got the game shows, game plays, play-by-play reactions, blogs, and other fun stuff.
That you can only get here on the Network 3000. Subscribe today.
Alright, it's now time to do some jackpot deal or no deal before we do the interview. Don't worry, Jordan, we're doing both deal or no deal and card subs, so it's twice the fun. Don't worry, it's just that I need a backup player for deal or no deal. Let me send the streamer link to, send the streamer link out to Jordan and also on the group chat. Here is our first person here. Email. How are you doing, email, tonight?
A bit cold, but hanging in there.
Yeah, cold in January. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, we're just about to get started with the no deal jackpot mode. I'll put the screen up once Jordan comes in, and we'll get things underway. And here's Jordan.
This wasn't part of the damn deal, you freak! Get me out of here! Right now!
I'm sorry that will not be tolerated. Alright, that was good. Alright, let's get started with some deal or no deal.
I thought this game was banned.
Nope, we brought it back.
Oh well.
Brought it back. Oh, good, we can hear the sound. Perfect. Okay. Let's see how Jordan does on deal or no deal. I think isn't this your first time playing this jackpot series, or you've done this before?
I don't know. Hey, if you hear my sister in the background, I'm just getting her situated.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know. This is, I mean, something happened to Brandon. Oh well.
Producer, you may need to go to summons or settings and turn the volume down on that one. It's way too loud. I don't know how can I fix it.
Well, anyway,
It's okay. I could just explain what's going on here.
explain the rules.
Yes.
I'm gonna
So
check
there
the
are
live
26
chat.
There are 26 cases holding different cases there with minimums from $1 million all the way down to 1 penny. We don't know what's in what case, but as you do know that one case, well, actually, for the jackpot series, you don't know quite yet what the jackpot is because you haven't explained it yet. But let's see what the jackpot is tonight. Jordan will be playing for $1.5 million. There, that sounds better. $1.5 million is going to go all the way down to a single penny. What do you think about that, Jordan?
If I somehow win that and surpass Lucas, I mean, at least something.
Well, actually, Lucas won more money than you, technically, but if you become the second jackpot winner, that would be crazy. Alright, so that's your case to start with.
Okay, I'll go with 11.
Okay, 11. 11 it is. Hopefully case number 11 contains $1.5 million. We are to see if that case has $1.5 million. We're going to open up other cases up there because that's how the game works. You don't want to cheat right away. But,
Wait, is Dragon in the live chat? I don't see his comments.
he was in the live chat earlier, but no new comments. So I can't answer that question.
Or maybe,
wait.
Hold on. I think he was in the, he was in the live chat earlier.
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
6 cases
there he is.
for the first round.
6 cases for the first round. Let's take away the first 6.
The first 6, okay.
That's like 1 through 6.
Oh, okay. So you want number 1.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Alright. Let's do it. Number 1 has... so wait for number 1.
Being over dramatic, this one is.
75,000. That's in between there. Okay. Now number 2. Let's see what's behind number dose. $15,000. Okay, not horrible, but
I know.
what it is. 4 cases. Now start with number 3, with 4 more to go. Number 3 contains $600,000.
600,000 go down.
3 more cases, and let's go number 4 here. Number 4 is $1 million. And for those who are tuning in, stay tuned for the interview with House of Chayton right after this segment. Okay, let's go with number 5. So wait for that to open right now. Oh no! $1.5 million.
1,500,000.
But hey, that means the jackpot series continues. So there you go. All right, 1 more, and that'll be number 6.
Okay. And number 6. Mean. $1,150. Okay.
1.50. I meant $1.50. Now let's see what the offer is.
Hey, David, your audio's off, man.
My audio is off. Oh.
I don't think
I
I
don't
can hear
know.
you.
Let me try to go on my phone or refresh the page.
I mean, I can hear you.
Wait, you can hear David?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Okay, let me refresh my page. Damn it.
It is what it is. The offer is $27,000. $27,000. If you were in this situation, oh, never mind. 20 is back. $27,000
Streamer
is
can suck my balls.
yes, that's correct. $27,000. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
No deal it is. We all knew it was going to be no deal. It's not like the first rank offer. You have to have a 1% IQ to say deal on the first offer. Okay.
Well, that's because that's Gary's IQ number after Lucas won.
5 cases.
5 cases.
Okay.
So let's take away cases 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25.
Okay. 21 to 25. Let's start with 21.
What the hell, Brandon?
I thought it has some issues.
450.
A monkey could have better issues eating bananas than you having to sound like a freaking grouch.
22. My graduation year.
At least the monkey is able to eat bananas. I can't.
I see. 7,500. Alright, not bad. 23.
Okay. Right back. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Oh, 37,500. Okay.
Nah.
24. Let's see what's behind number 24. That's a great rating rape episode, by the way. 450,000.
450,000.
Alright, one more case. Number 25. Number 25. $37.50. Okay. Offer number 2.
That's the banker.
Oh, banker.
The Mr. Bald Magoo calling the bank, whatever that is, you know.
Actually, that's the from the new version, from the second version, the Mrs. Banker.
Yeah. What we got this time?
29,000 bucks.
Nah.
No deal for you, I guess. Okay?
Me not satisfied. No deal.
No deal. Alright. No deal it is. Alright. Now, 4 cases. What do you want to do?
Okay, so for the cases, let's get rid of 7, 15, 17, and 20.
Okay. Alright. let's start with the first one. As we wait for that case to open, this episode is brought to you by Geico. I'm sorry, I meant to say Aflac.
Aflac. And it's brought to you by
that?
the Liberty Mutual, you know, the Asian version of Liberty Mutual. Waverly.
I'm not sure why it's taking a long time for that case to be open, but say your case one more time, Jordan, just in case.
Well, shit, I just forgot about what the case numbers were. Hold on, give me a second.
You said 17, I thought, right?
I said...
You said 17, right, Jordan?
Yes, I did.
You said. Jordan, Scout legit.
Hello?
I thought you said 17, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. 1,125. That's good. Okay. Now for the second case.
Might have to go back and listen to what I originally said because.
Don't you just want to do 17 to 20 to make that easier?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, I don't want to I don't want this to be contradicted. So don't worry. I just need to listen back what I said. Besides, it's not that hard. I mean, we're already live, so I can just rewind myself.
All right. While we do that, we'll do a commercial break, and we will be right back. I hope this is the right promo. I hope this is the right promo, but if not, it is what it is. We'll be right back after this.
Ready for the ultimate entertainment experience? Then welcome to the Network 3000. We've got you covered with all of the variety of content, such as our weekly programs like Chilling3000 Hangouts, the Popcorn Panel Podcast, sports shows, Daddy's Den, Breaking the Chains, and more. We also got the game shows, gameplays, play-by-plays, reaction vlogs, and other fun stuff that you can think of that you can only get here on the Network 3000. Subscribe today.
The following is a public service announcement from David 3000.
Yankees suck.
This has been a public service announcement from David 3000.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Red Popcorn Live Stream. Tonight, we are going to be showcasing wonderful products such as Human Lasagna, Green Coaster, and Matt Tonight Matt, Andrew Hawkins, Kingdom City, Happy Demo, WKC Cincinnati, and the famous Andrew Hawkins Naturally Stolen Yo. And now, here is yours, the star, David 3000.
What the hell are you doing eating fried chicken? You're 81.
All right, welcome back to the break. The game. I don't know.
All right, I finally figured out what numbers I picked.
All right, what were they?
Well, it was 7, 15, 17, and 20. So we already got 17 out of the way. So let's go ahead and get rid of 7.
Okay, number 7. Man, that commercial brought back memories. But anyway, let's see what's number 7.
Yeah.
Oh, $750,000.
Hashtag neckbeard. Hey, how you doing, Jester?
Yeah, damn it. All right. Now for the second case. Let's see what's behind there. Let's see, it's trying to figure out how to save this thing. Well,
I haven't even shaved my beard yet, man. I'm just, in fact, I might need to shave it because, like I have to shave my whole face because I can't even eat anything, like freaking, chicken and dumplings or even, chicken stew without, it getting in the way, like the mustache and all that stuff. So
Here's the last case for this round, number 20. $600.
Sunday duel was.
Alright, it's now time for the offer.
I bet it's gonna be higher, but it's still like a low number. You're doing good, okay, Jesse.
I need to add some commercials on this stream card for backup purposes, but it's what it is. Alright, you have a 9% chance of winning 1.125 million.
9% chance. That's Danny's,
24,000.
9%. That's like
Nothing.
Danny's IQ level whenever he's smoking some pot.
AKA weed, but it is what it is. Deal or no deal?
Ganja.
Weed, pot, same difference. No deal.
No deal. Okay. No deal it is. And hopefully my producer will be able to... There we go. Well, delay there, but that's fine. Alright. Okay, Jordan. 3 cases.
3 cases. Let's try 10, 12, 14.
10, 12, 14.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's behind number 10. Number 10 has $75. That's good.
$75.
2 cases. Number 12 has $11,250. Okay, 1 more case.
Guess we're getting somewhere.
$300. So that means you could still be a millionaire tonight with the safety net still in its place. The safety net is key. And the bank offer is going to be $125,000. It went up to 6 figures.
I would say deal, but I'm not taking it. I'm gonna say no deal.
He's going for the 1.125 million. Okay.
Damn right I am.
Yeah. Always go for the million. Even if it's $1 million like this one in this jackpot series. Let's see. Yeah, the next offer won't even come close to what you just gave up, so that was a very tough decision on that part. So, 2 cases, Torn.
2 cases. I'll go with 13 and 16.
13 and 16, okay. $13 and 16. That's what Jordan said, Mr. Producer. Could it be lucky or unlucky? Is the question.
Son of a bitch!
Oh man!
Hot dang it!
You blew your chance. I'm sorry. One more case.
And then it's 16.
But hey, the safety net is still up there with $300,000. So, but it all depends on what the next offer will be. And also next year.
What?
That was not the time for that choice. I'm sorry. No.
I know that where I know what the deal's going to be. It's going to be really low.
It's not one big number up on the board, but you know what to think about this one. $31,000. $31,000. Do you want to take this deal and just quit right now, or
No
go
deal.
for it?
I might as well take my licks while I can.
No deal, Jordan says. Okay. Just remember that from now on, it's one case at a time. So you're in pretty okay shape if you want to go and want to leave home with 23,000. But it's all about getting the numbers up on the left side. What's your case?
I'll take away 9.
Number 9. Number 9 is open it. 1,500. So you're not in the deep hole yet, but just remember, one more big. If we decide to go for it one more time and knock off that next big number on the right side, the safety net will no longer be there. You know? Okay. 20% chance of winning $150,000. 60% chance of winning $750 or less, which is pretty crazy. $42,000. The question is, deal or no deal?
No deal.
Okay, no deal. The safety net is still there, so I don't blame you trying to go at least one more time with this one. Okay? One case.
Okay. The next case, I'll go with 18.
18. Number 18. One penny is off the board. Whew. So you're not leaving here empty-handed, I guess you could say, but let's see what the next offer is. If it's enough for you to take that home. Emo, how come you're looking up?
Huh?
For some
Emo.
reason,
Sums up. Oh, Brent. Oh,
Oh, what happened?
how come you're looking up? You're sleeping?
I'm starting to.
Oh.
this is why his parents doesn't let him stay up at night because he can't watch the late night show with Jimmy Kimmel and all that. Or Fallon, whatever.
Yes.
Fallon, yes, because I heard Kimmel is leaving.
Oh,
he is?
Yes, unfortunately,
47,000, no deal.
It was just said. If you look it up, you'll probably see.
Alright, you said no deal to $47,000. Okay. Welcome. I hope it's not because of the fires.
Nope.
Okay. We're going to go with 19.
Okay. $19, you said.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see anything but $150,000. So there goes the safety net. So possibly that might just been your last case open tonight. Okay. Let's see what the offer is. It's not going to be a pretty offer, but you know. Okay. All right. Let's see what the bank offer is going to be. Here on what this could be the final bank offer tonight on the first $50,000. That's actually a pretty good offer for this type of situation here on our first jackpot mission series. So the question is, deal or no deal? Remember, if I were you, I would say deal to this one because knock up 350,000. That's basically a loss. So deal or no deal?
Nah.
What does that mean?
That means nah. I'm going. I'm gonna do no deal.
No deal. Oh boy. Okay. No deal it is. This guy wants to go all the way. Alright. I hope you don't regret it. 8 or 26.
Okay. Eight.
Number 8. Let's see what's my number 8. Number 8 has come on, $15. Jordy.
No!
What did I tell you? What did I tell you, Jordan? Right side gone. Hello? Screw you. Let's see what this offer is. Just give Jordan 1 penny for that decision, please. Nope, $345. What do you want to do? Deal or no deal?
I want to open one more case.
That means you want to go all the way. Okay.
Yeah,
No deal.
I'm not gonna win the million or 100,000 anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
All right.
It's not like this thing has real money anyway. So
now, do you want to keep her case or swap it? I assume you want to keep her case.
I'm gonna keep the case that I chose.
Okay. I'm gonna keep her case. Let's see if made a wise decision. And let's see if we made a good choice. $750. $750. That could be useful for a lot of sport game tickets, so I guess you won something. Congratulations, Jordan, $750, and we'll see you there one tonight for Car Search Money Cards, which will be after this 35-minute interview with the House of Chayton, which is going to be coming up right now, as I'll set my timer for 35 minutes, so that way I can take a little break and all that good stuff. So, what did you think of that game, Jordan, before I played that?
Well, I didn't want to play it at first, but then again, it's like a game of chance and choice, so it's all right.
Yeah. Now let me see. Where is the interview? Okay, I think I have it right here. And let me see. Let me take a look at my computer. While we wait for that, let's take a short little break, and we'll be right back. Let me play a little retro commercial for you guys. So we'll be right back after this little throwback Flashback Friday commercial.
You'll find plenty of savings this week at Walgreens. The Gillette Sensor Razor is on sale for just $3. Better yet, with the instant coupon and mail-in rebate, it's free. Magnifying reader glasses by Personal Optics are on sale too. Choose from a great selection of styles. Only $7.99 a pair. And save on the bonus size Edge Shaving Gel, now just $1.59. The savings are pretty impressive this week at Walgreens.
All right, I found the interview, and I'm gonna play it right now. So, without further ado, I hope you all enjoy the interview. All right, we are here on this interview segment with House of Chayton. How you doing, Charlie?
I'm doing good. Just woke up from sleep. So I got work today, so I gotta take care of some errands before I get in there.
All right. Well, for those who are just tuning in here for the first time, tell the people about yourself for those who don't know.
Of course, I'm a YouTuber. I've been doing YouTube for almost 8 years. doing it from my main channel to, of course, Network 3000, and this guy who loves movies, gaming, and also work. There's worked a plethora of places, movies, events, big, small, what have you, and of course, spent most of my life in the restaurant industry. So, yeah.
Okay. What was your for the first question here, childhood like growing up?
I was raised like my mom was.
What the heck? Why is the audio not working on me?
That's what I'm wondering.
Some of the things I wasn't allowed
How
to
about
watch.
now?
Here's points times I couldn't watch.
Now it's working.
Okay. I think what it is I unmute the streamer tab for some reason that makes it stop. I don't know why.
You're
It
gonna
never
have
happened
to.
be-
You might have to start it all over again.
It's fine. Alright, let's get back to it. Alright, we are here on this interview segment with House of Chayton. How you doing, Charlie?
I'm doing good. Just woke up from sleep. So I got work today, so I gotta take care of some errands before I get in there.
Alright. Well, for those who are just tuning in here for the first time, tell the people about yourself for those who don't know.
Of course, I'm a YouTuber. I've been doing YouTube for almost 8 years. Doing it from my main channel to, of course, Network 3000, and this guy who loves movies, gaming, and also work. There's worked a plethora of places, movies, events, big, small, what have you, and of course, spent most of my life in the restaurant industry. So, yeah.
Okay. What was your for the first question here, childhood like growing up?
I was raised like my mom was a single parent, and my father was really never around. My grandfather on my mom's side was someone I more considered my father because he was there. It was him, my grandfather, my mother were like the main parental figures in my life. Grandfather was ex-military. I was kind of in and out, like private school, homeschool, then in the public school in my high school years. But it was My childhood was pretty normal, really until my teenage years. But that's usually for anybody, I would say. Went different places, Six Flags, SeaWorld, you know, all the basic stuff. But it was around 4 years old, if anybody wants to know what got me into, because most people who know me as a horror fan. 4 years old was what got me into like horror movies. Friday Night, Friday 13th, Halloween 4 were some of the movies that kind of defined me as a kid growing up. But yeah, as far as like childhood, nothing. It was a pretty good childhood. My only regret of that is I kind of wish I was a little more appreciative of certain things back then than I am now.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that you were allowed to watch those movies back then. But
yeah, my mom was weird. Now, granted, I was very stubborn. I would sometimes just watch it regardless, even if I wasn't allowed to. But my mom was very weird. I could like, there were certain things I could watch that were, to be honest, more mature than some of the things I wasn't allowed to watch. There was points times I couldn't watch like wrestling or Dragon Ball Z, for example, but I could still watch scary movies. Right? It was always that weird dynamic, you know. But it made things interesting, I would say.
Yeah. What inspired you to start a YouTube channel on your first YouTube channel, and then when you started YouTube, what were your goals for that channel when it started?
Well, when I started, I started in 2013. I did a few videos, or they're not on the internet. They were cringe as all hell. And I got bored, and I didn't really have like internet at home at the time. So like I had to record the videos on my MacBook. At the time I had Apple, and then go into McDonald's or the library to upload them. And then I stopped using it in 2017, which is when I really consider when I started. That was when I started more full time, and my ex-girlfriend at the time, she was kind of the one that inspired me to do it. And I as far as goals, I wanted to build like a community. I really didn't care about the subscribers or the viewership as a whole, like as much as that. And also I wanted to start doing certain things like going to press screenings for movies or getting press passes for certain events like PAX South. I was able to do those things, right? So those things were stuff I wanted to do and things that I was able to do. To me, I like that more than any of the like the subscribers or. And what I mean by that is like I'm not asking for millions upon millions of subscribers or thousands upon. It was never my intention. It was more so to get more or get those opportunities, which it could lead to other opportunities down the line. So interviews, like for example this one and all that.
Oh yeah, and you said like going to restaurants to upload them. You never had a driver's license, correct?
I never what?
Got a driver's license. Never.
No. So there's been I'm kind of like my father took the bus a lot. I taught myself, like he was supposed to teach you one day. I just taught myself how to take the bus one day. And there's a plethora of reasons why I haven't. Although this year I am vowing to get a license by the time my state ID expires, which is on my birthday. Because like the most recent reason why I hadn't gotten a license was a friend of mine got into a very bad car wreck.
In San Antonio, where you live, right?
Yeah.
Is that where the crash happened? Okay.
Yeah. He got into a very bad car wreck. It was his fault. It wasn't like but it was eerie because it happened a few weeks after he got his first license, and he's not that much older than me. So that's kind of spooked me from everything. It's just, it's just something that I've, and plus also I'm gonna be honest, like with how the world is right now, money wise, paying for car insurance, it's sometimes gets too out of hand, and comparing to paying all that with gas and paying $40 a month for a fucking month bus pass, that will basically get you everywhere you need to go.
Okay.
To me, it's like it's also a money thing. Not that I have the money to do it. It's just more so. I could use that money for other things that could be useful.
Let's say if like you're using an Uber for like, let's say half of the week every week. Do you think that would be less expensive than only driving?
Probably not. Like I've used Uber or Lyft only if it is like if I'm out late, because like buses, they only run a specific time. So like here, most buses, the last bus leaves at 12:30. So if for some reason I have to, let's say I'm out with buddies, or if I'm at work, for example, that's usually the only times I do. Now, like nowadays, my loving girlfriend would also come pick me up, but it's also it depends on her schedule. But again, if I was just by myself, and usually it depends on time. But like if I'm downtown coming to where I'm at, it usually costs me about $20 to $30 to get me from just from downtown to where I'm at, right? So if you do that multiple days, it's going to be probably 100, almost a few hundred. But I only do that if as a backup in case I want to stay out longer, because I want to go out to the club and not that I do, but if I want to go out to the club and get my drink on, right, party, all that stuff. Bars close at 2. There's no buses at 2, so it's like that's like the last. I use Uber or Lyft as a last minute or back plan in case that happens.
Yeah,
I do stack up though if you add to it.
Okay. So you got married at one point and then ended up badly abusively, I guess you could say. When you lost your not debt, but like when you lost what's that word?
Custody. Yeah.
What was that moment like?
Well, I like, especially on here, it was like you kind of put a guy who was dealing with that, a very stubborn individual who is who that happened, along with the stress of just continuously putting out content, along with other bullshit going on in his life. Yeah, that leads to, that's like a ticking time bomb, as people, any longtime people who were familiar with me know. But at the moment, I was very. It was a lot of things mixed in with that whole situation, that because it was my choice to terminate rights, but it was something I didn't want to do, and it was heartbreaking. My daughter is going to be 10 next month, and it's sucks the situation to happen, but more importantly, she's in a loving family that I trust, and she's very happy. So that's what matters to me. But at the time, like in hell, I told people this. I messaged certain people, say, hey, if something happens to me, blah blah, because I just didn't think I was going to be here on this earth. That's how bad I wasn't even enjoying. I enjoy like games, movies, what have you. I wasn't enjoying any of that. And it took me a few months to kind of fully recover. I think, as dumb as it sounds, I think Resident Evil Village, because that had a similar storyline with a father doing whatever he could to try to fucking get his daughter from an evil woman. And it helped me through that period. But like nowadays, like I'm at peace, but it doesn't. A day doesn't go by that I don't still think about her.
Yeah, so I guess the answer would be that was the toughest moment of all of her life. So
yeah, before that was losing my grandparents. That was probably my my number. Before all that was probably my number 2. Any regrets I have, I can't say. in my marriage, I can't say I have any regrets because if I didn't meet my ex-wife, I wouldn't have had my daughter. So, you know, that's I think it's stupid when parents say, oh, I wish I never met her, because if you love your kid, that's one thing. That's if
you didn't met her, you wouldn't marry your kid.
Yeah, if the entire relationship, marriage, what have you, was complete and utter shit, the one good thing that came out of that was your kid. And to me, that outweighs everything, because they will carry you on for the next generation.
Yes, and that happened back in 2021, correct?
2021, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, and that's how, unfortunately, with all that going on, you got canceled in our community because you made a little a big mistake to our peer, one of our peers, or a few of our peers, but without going into too much detail, for those few years, do you think you're glad that happened to have a different perspective in life, or is it?
I am, because I was a very stubborn individual. I have a lot of my, even though my father wasn't around, I have a lot of my father in me. He was the type of man that didn't he thought it was, you're not a man if you ask for help, and it could be any help. It doesn't need to be fucking money or anything like that, just any help. So it was something that I just didn't want to do, and I've had people later on that would have told me, even if that whole thing still happened, but if you came to me beforehand, before I found out, and told me, hey man, I fucked up, I would have still had your back. I would have still done this. And that's something that I just did, I didn't know at the time. I didn't know how like certain people on here, because in our not in our community per se, but in the communities, we've had a lot of people that say that, but they leech off of you for views, for clicks, what have you. And but there are a few genuine people out there that would have that I believe, that when they told me that, I believed them, and plus it led me down a dark path where I was just spewing the most awful shit to people, and it was still like the entertainer side of me that was like, okay, y'all wanted a villain, I'm gonna give you the worst villain y'all have. But then I just I didn't feel good about myself.
You couldn't be yourself, your true self.
Yeah, and it was kind of like thinking, oh well, if they want this person, if they want me to be, because I'm not an evil man, I'm not this horrible monster, but I'm like, okay, I don't know what else I could do at the time to kind of tell you I'm not this person. So if y'all want it, then here you go. But it was just not me, and it was just not something. That's why, I'm grateful for the people I have now, and I'm grateful that, for the people I have now, for the environment I'm in, and it just, a lot of and even after everything went back to normal, it's been up and down for me, but it doesn't. I guess what I'm looking for is that it's just life. You hit your ups and downs, and you just keep getting back up and all that.
Yeah. What made you like wrestling and movies?
Well, that was actually from my father. My father and got my mom into wrestling. Then I got into wrestling. I was basically born liking wrestling. My mom would tell me that, as a baby, I would be crying, pitching a fit. But then my mom would try everything to calm me down, and it would not work. She would play wrestling music. And that would like calm me down. That would I would stop crying. And it also explains kind of what my interest would be later on in life, like with movies or even horror movies and rock music. Because a lot of my favorite wrestlers were like the dark, macabre, these horror, like these characters that would be in a horror movie and stuff like that. Sting and his Crow period, The Undertaker. Even during the early 2000s, I've said that there was a few things that got me into my type of music I'm into, rock and metal. I like all types of music, country, what have you. But that was wrestling also was a factor in what got me into rock music. And like why I wear like leather pants and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
It's just the idea that, you know, but I was born, and that was like one thing I could say I was basically born into it because it was just something that, because I didn't really get into NASCAR. My dad was a big NASCAR person. The only thing my dad and I got into outside of wrestling was Chuck Norris and Steven Seagal stuff.
Okay.
So,
without getting into too much religion, how come you didn't believe God a long time ago, and what made you believe him a little bit more now?
Oh, when I left you, when I started the YouTube channel back in 2013 and all that. Well, it was a fact that I didn't really have the means to do consistent content because I would have had to keep going to certain places to upload the damn videos.
Oh, that wasn't my question.
Oh, go ahead.
My question was, how come you didn't believe in God a long time ago, and what made you start believing more now?
Well, I consider myself more conflicted nowadays, I guess spiritually, because I was raised Catholic. Well, I was. My mom was Christian, but I was Catholic. I found Catholicism more interesting than Christianity, if I'm being honest. I wasn't against Christianity. That was something that's why even when I was atheist, whenever I criticize certain religions, I rarely criticize Catholics. I don't even like doing the whole the old joke about the Pope or the priest doing something with the kids. You know, I don't like doing that. Really, honestly, it was when my grandmother passed. That was like the first sign. Because I prayed, called to God. I did a lot of different things to try to, want my grandmother to survive and, and thrive and all that other stuff. And nothing. And I felt like I didn't hear nothing. Same thing when my grandpa passed. Didn't hear nothing. But even beforehand, my grandpa was dealing with Alzheimer's for, what was it? He was dealing with it about a year after my grandmother passed. So it was just like one tragedy after another. It was pretty quickly. Like I lost my grandparents and my father within a span of, I believe, 7 years. And even today, my mom has been, I don't talk too much about this publicly, but my mom has been dealing with a lot of health issues, and she's been in a nursing home for last year. She's aware, but sometimes whenever I feel closer to God, I guess times like that, I feel like these are good people basically getting dealt bad hands. And I kind of just, it goes back to why not saying I don't 100% don't believe, but it goes back to why I questioned it, because I'm like, why are people like this suffering? And all that. And some people say, oh, it's God's plan. God's plan is to make these people just so. I know you have to get through hell to get to heaven. It's like this is, a lot of people say the earth is hell and we got to get through it to get to heaven. So I understand that, but there's some good moments we have here. And, it's just something that I just don't understand, and just something that, maybe I should talk to somebody about that more, that is more inclined to that type of stuff. But it's just something that, why I guess like the meter where it goes from atheist maybe back to Catholic or whatever, it always fucking goes, it kind of still shakes. It doesn't go one way or the other anymore. It just shakes down.
Okay. If you were not doing YouTube, what will you be doing instead?
I don't know, because I spent like I said, I started in 2017, and I was like, it was around the end of my marriage. Like I separated from my ex-wife, and I was with this other chick at the time. But I didn't cheat on her. We were broken up, and I just went with her for a little bit. I don't really know because, like, even collecting, I started collecting also out of doing videos for it. Like, I love my collection. I've minimized it a bit. I may be focusing more on that. I don't know. Like, even nowadays, I try to minimize my streaming schedule because I'm in a relationship. Like now, like back a few years ago, I had flings, I had things, I had women, but nothing that was like important. Like, I'm not, like, no offense to anything, but any of those exes are watching. Like, it is what it is. But I try to minimize my time to spend more time with her, and that's why I try to do it more so when I'm streaming or when she's at work. But I don't really know. I'd probably just be working more, like, because you notice, Dave, I was a massive workaholic. I like working because I like making sure that I can enjoy the things I enjoy. That's probably the only thing I could think of, because it hasn't hindered me. Like, YouTube has not hindered me from doing anything.
Yeah. And also, speaking of work, right, do you think people should, like, stop working at regular 9-to-5 jobs and actually work at places they really love and make from past experiences? Because I just feel bad for people that enjoy their days off, and I'm just like, if you enjoy your days off, then what's the point of the job you're working at?
Well, like, having free time about enjoying your day off is good. Like, you want to have your free time, right? But my thing is that it's same thing with YouTube, same thing with life. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, why in the fuck are you doing? I've been working since I was 16, 17 years old. I've worked at, like, places like, I've worked GameStop, I've worked AMC theaters, I've worked at fucking 7-Eleven. I hated 7-Eleven when I worked there. It was a franchise store. It was fucking, I hated it, but it was close to me. The hours were good. You know, it was kind of hard to get away from it. But I did like what I was becoming working there. So, and I also credit my girl for being a instrumental part, or like a kind of that little shove to get me to where I'm at now. And, you know, I'm working now where I'm fucking wearing suits, which I never thought I would do, but I enjoy it. It's not like I used to be like, suits. Like, I like wearing leather pants. You know, why am I wearing the suit? No, I'm actually enjoy working there. You know, all buttoned up, you know, fucking looking nice, all that stuff. Like, and, you know, that's what I like doing now and all that. And, you know, and my schedule's pretty lax. Like, next month I'm going to be a lot busier. But, you know, if you don't, like, moral of the story is, if you do not enjoy what you're doing, why in the fuck are you doing it? Outside of bills, let's literally, most people would tell you if they don't enjoy what they're doing, and if you ask them why, they still do it, bills. Because some of the highest, like, I wouldn't even mind working at a call center because those pay good, but I wouldn't mind working there because the irony is I hate people. I hate interacting with people, but I excel in customer service for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Is there anything else in life that you have yet to achieve? Is there like a career that you're looking for, or any other goals that you say, "Oh, I'm all set with life"?
So I wanted to do most of the things I wanted to do. I did. I worked at a movie theater. I worked at GameStop. I want to work at a retro store, like a retro movie store, or like even a used store, like it's like the exchange, CD exchange, what have you, place like that. That would be somewhere I would like to work at. That's probably, like, my goals are really not that high, because as long as I get to pay the bills and have money, I don't care where as long as I enjoy what I'm doing. But I really don't have anything else like personal goals. I want to get more tattoos. I want to get like this this arm sleeved. I want to get this arm sleeved. I used not to be a fan of leg tattoos, but I kind of want to do that too. As far as my body, I want to lose a little more weight before I can get that worked on. But like this, I feel like I could get this in my calves started if I wanted to. As far as like anything else, like personally, I don't like, I've had a very interesting life already, and I'm only 30 years old. I've had my ups and my downs and all that. I'm kind of just at this point, I'm kind of on autopilot mode and enjoying or cruise control and just enjoying the ride. That's kind of how I look at things now.
What is the meaning of life to you?
Well, I've had different philosophies on that. I've been one to live in the moment, because you never know if today's your last day. I'd rather, like, that's usually my motto a lot of times. That's why sometimes I don't plan ahead because of that, because of the fact that because tomorrow's never a guarantee. So it's something that's like my most, I guess, common meaning of life is live in the moment.
Okay.
But also, and again, life is precious. You never know if today's your last day and tomorrow you're not going to be here anymore. Today you're highest of highs at some freaking penthouse hotel room, getting on with 3 hookers, and then tomorrow you're in the morgue. Just basically a slab of meat.
Yeah.
So, I'm not telling anybody to go get high with a bunch of hookers. I'm just saying that, that's basically the motto. You could just be like that. So why not enjoy it?
Absolutely. What was your favorite memories doing to hit me Outcast some time ago? I wanted to ask this because, I truly think, and maybe you can agree, maybe you're not who you are today without the Hit Me Outcast.
I wouldn't say that. I would say that show. Well, if you're talking about as a channel, yeah, I would say the Hangman Outcast did provide a lot to the the channel. Personally, it didn't. It was honestly, especially near the end, it was tiring. I just, even nowadays, I can't do it anymore. I've tried but like, it's a different time as well. But like, episode 10, the one we did with Jerome, was probably the first highlight for me. The episode where Dragon came in as Arthur when he did the whole by the way Hangman try, that was another one. The debate with Romy with Tom, because of how chaotic that one was. Episode 21 will always be a highlight, because that was the episode where everybody was pissed off at each other. That was just chaos. Nowadays a lot of people try to copy what the Outcast did in regards to controlled chaos, and they fail because they don't know how to do it like we did, and they never will. And that's just something that, I can look at that and I can see to myself, you know what, even though you're basically trying to rip off our shticks, the show lives on, because people like you have to need to try to replicate it, but you don't know how to replicate it. It was a show that couldn't be duplicated. That's why, again, we tried it many years later, and yeah, we have our moment where that energy's still there, but it's never going to be the same.
Yeah,
it's like a time capsule. Like, when I could best describe the Hangman Outcast, it's a time capsule of fucking the 2021. Like the pandemic era in wrestling with the empty arenas was. It's a time capsule that you can't really replicate again.
Yeah, and that is why the Hangman Outcast is not coming back
anymore. Yeah.
So
I have all the love for that show, because that kind of got me. That show is still talked about to this day. Like, that's the one thing. A lot of people, their shows are not talked about to this day. and we were a show that that were not on for that long. 53 episodes, 54, 55, almost 60 if you count the Slaughterhouse, which is basically a revival of the Outcast. People still talk about that show, and that's whether it's the quotes, whether it's certain dates. So that's something I'll always be grateful for, is that no matter what, that show will still. I don't want that to be my legacy, but I like that it has its own legacy for people, and that's you asked earlier about what I want. Memories for people to have. That's something else that that will never go away.
Oh yeah, and finally, what is coming up in 2025 for you as Sport Network 3000?
For me, well, of course, next Thursday I'm going to TNA Impact. Next Thursday and Friday, my girl and I are going to Spirit Box, which is a rock band. They're going to be a hard rock metal band. They're going to be here in April. We have plans. We have plans on moving. We have plans on fucking moving to a bigger place.
Out of the house here right now.
Yeah, the apartment. Yeah, we may move to a different apartment, but a bigger one. I like living in apartments because you don't have to worry about shit. Yes, maintenance sometimes can be a bitch, but you don't have to worry about, like, if you have a fucking plumbing issue, they'll fix it. You don't have to pay extra for it. So I honestly, parts of me doesn't think, even though I'm called the house of chain, I don't think I'm gonna ever actually own a house. I'm fine with that. But possibly moving. Trying to get more people to come down here, YouTubers to hang out with and whatnot. Whether it's old or returning, or returning people or new people. As far as like any potential plans, that I want to go to Texas Frightmare this year, which is in, I believe, Dallas or Houston, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, like primarily, like I try to go. I try to go more shows this year because I didn't really go to any concerts or any of that consistent of events before the pandemic, and now I've been going to events at least like literally. If I count my work, I've been to like 7 events in the span of a month, and then I'm going to 2 in February, and then 1 in April. So it's like it's nice, I'm trying to go to certain things I haven't been to and all that, and get my license. So does that mean I'm getting a car right away? No, but I have it, But yeah, those are like, and I guess the other thing for this channel is to continue helping out with the show, with the channel, the Network 3000. So that's probably for YouTube wise, because as far as ADLs goes, like anybody who doesn't know, my channel has been dead for fucking almost a year now. It's been, I think, 7 months. So
yeah,
so.
All right. Well, for those who want to find Charlie, it's here on the Network 3000 and as for social media. Just look up the House of Chayton or whatever.
Yeah, House of Chayton on Instagram. That's probably the only place you could find me because TikTok's going away, and I don't really use TikTok anymore, anyways.
All right, I think we're doing this. That'll be it for this segment. All right, let me get
Alrighty.
Folks on here for car search.
Oh, where the hell were you, Danny?
Yeah, Danny.
I was at work.
I was at work. Yeah, I had to cover your ass tonight.
Cool.
Where's your welcome, Danny?
I never promised to be on here anyway, so you really didn't cover.
You never promised me on here anyway. Yeah, I had to cover for you.
Cool.
I would rather you just say thank you and be on your merry way.
Say thank you, Danny.
Thank you.
Person. That's better.
Almost better. Oh. I still want to play Card Sharks.
There it is. All right, let's set up the game for Card Sharks for Mr. Scal. Hopefully the game will work.
So who's playing Card Sharks?
Mr. Jordan first. I cannot see the game at the moment, but Singer is being a pain tonight.
It is.
Well, that is. Let me do some sponsors here while we wait for that game to.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that the one where they had Is that the one when they reintroduced Card Sharks?
Yes.
Like about a couple years ago?
Yeah.
With Joel McHale.
It didn't last long, did it?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And I wish it did.
But you can still watch it on weekends on Game Show Network.
Yep.
That's true.
Mr. Producer, you may need to refresh the page or something, but while that is going on, I will do the honors of doing some sponsors here. Check out the Chilling3000 Hangouts Fridays at 11 p.m. Eastern and Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern. We also have the Popcorn Panel Podcast Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Danny, take that out, please.
That's my promo for MSNBC. Okay, go ahead.
We have Breaking in the Chains Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Hey, at least they're fair and balanced, unlike Hillary Clinton. Anyway,
Hillary Clinton's a bitch.
The open house
I know, right?
Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. And then we have Late Night and Gaming with the Devil, random days or nights here on Network 1000. Yep. And we also have Victor's Game Room coming. Moo. We also have the Dogs Podcast on Dan's channel, along with the Mugs Podcast. And we also have both of us Mondays on Gary's channel at 5. We also have the rank. Oh, I forgot to make that a scroll. We have the Rank and Rate Podcast Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on Let's Go Brandon Martin's channel. People won't be saying that anymore after Monday, but I used to do that just for kicks.
Right?
Is that it?
Yep, that's all the sponsors that we have. I'm just waiting for.
By the way, Jordy, is it okay if I send you something on Instagram?
Sure, go ahead. I already got Instagram open while I'm talking to someone else.
Well.
What? Yeah, I decided to come in just for a few seconds beforehand.
I know.
What happened to your Spurs? What happened to your Spurs? They got blown out.
I know, right? It was great.
Hey,
Do you see it, Jordy?
During the interview, you didn't mention the fact that you did a lot of horrible things to me that you also feel bad about. I'm surprised you didn't mention that.
Well, I had to keep the thing short because the Overlord wanted the questions tight nipped.
Yeah, because of our
Fair enough.
The Overlord, huh?
I didn't.
Does the Overlord?
I didn't. Go ahead.
Wait, does this Overlord happen to have vagina muscles that tighten too much?
I was referring to David, not my significant other, you twat.
Exactly. That's who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I wish I can get it.
Oh yes, he does have a.
What the hell's going on?
I don't know.
What the heck is going on with Streamer tonight?
Oh, that wasn't just you. That wasn't just me. Okay.
Yeah, it's not you. It's not just you, man.
Jordan,
Plus, I thought. Jordan. Also, I thought, I didn't want to give all the good stuff away. If you ever want to do an interview with me about, like we talked about before, then we could get into the nitty gritty. But David did ask some good questions. I'll give him that. I wasn't.
I'm surprised you didn't name drop anything. Which, I mean, if anything, if you guys really wanted to go all the way, you should have name dropped.
Well, I would like. I would there was but again, I was like, I was trying to, keep the answer short as much as I could, short and sweet and to the point, and all that. Let's see, but yeah.
Ah, shit. Something happened to my picture.
But yeah, the Spurs got their ass whooped. I was like, God damn, that's 2 games in a row they got beat by the Grizzlies on home turf too.
Hey, Chayton, I have a question.
What's up?
Is there a chance you might come down to Philadelphia someday?
Shit, I wouldn't mind going to Philly. It's not on my places I want to go because I want to go back to Cali. I haven't been there since I was 4. I've never been to New York, so I would like to go up there.
Well, I live in Philly, so you've been meeting your online friends in real life, so I figured,
Yeah, I know it's like San Antonio is the place to be for people because the people keep coming. Now we just gotta get David's bitch ass to get down here.
Hang on, let me Google.
Look on this drawing.
How far is Philadelphia?
Oh, let's see. How are you describing my day today? What were you watching me? What do you mean about the whatchamacallit?
I'm not sure why.
Let's see.
That, but it's what it. Oh.
See, Jesse, you don't want to come to New York.
Googled it.
Well, I know it's like Cali. You don't want no offense to anybody who lives either place, but I know it's like fucking the property shit, like the expense is fucking just astronomical in fucking those 2 states. That's why a lot of people are coming down here from Cali is because it's cheaper, but that's gonna fuck us over at the end because of the fact that it's gonna be too damn expensive.
All right. I'm just having.
But yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay, yeah,
I'm gonna get. Oh, go ahead before I go because I just came in here to say a quick hi.
Yeah, I just looked this up. It's like 25 hours from Philadelphia.
I think it takes like Mason like 16 or 12 or 14 to 16 hours to get from where he's at to down here.
Yeah,
so
I've never been outside the East Coast before, so
And Texas is a big state, so like what could be a few hours to get into some certain areas, certain states is going to take a lot longer. Like for example, with Texas, especially if you're deeper in. Like I'm smack dab in the middle of Texas. So yeah, but I'm gonna get out of here, guys, just to keep my phone a little bit charged.
All right.
So, but yeah, you too, guys. But yeah, later.
All right, Torrin, your turn.
All right, but yeah, I watched the video, Nova. It was actually pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go all of it lower.
Okay. It's all of it lower than the king. Don't hear any audio, but that's okay. It's a 3.
Okay. That's a good number right there. I'm going to go all of it higher.
All of it higher than the 3. It's the cane.
All of it lower.
All right, all of it lower than the cane. Let's see. What is the next card? It's a 7.
Okay. I'm going to choose all of it, and I'm going to say lower.
All of it lower than a 7.
Please, God. Please, God.
Whatever you said, I lost track.
Damn it.
Ooh.
I was almost there, too.
And you bust. I am sorry. Oh, well. But you lost 2 times tonight.
I didn't really lose 2 times. I mean, I won like 750, so it doesn't really matter.
Alright, well, I guess we could go to Danny next for card starts before I go to Emo.
Sure.
Hopefully Emo will be awake by then, because it looks like he is going to be... Oh, no, he's awake. Okay.
I'm on my phone, darn it.
Oh, okay.
Just like David was like during the last year's year-end awards.
I was having a rough day. Alright.
I mean, I can understand that, but here's the thing. If I'm running an award show, I'm going to try and make sure that I keep my eyes, focused on the live chat and on Messenger if I have to, and then also the co-host I'm working with.
Alright, Danny, what do you want to do?
Use.
I would have bid $500, Bob. Oh, that's the wrong show.
Danny?
Okay. All right. I got $10,000. That's a 6.
$10,000.
What is it? $10,000.
You sound Asian.
Wasn't even intentional. Okay. I'll wager $5,000 higher.
Alright.
Fuck.
Danny, you little schmuck.
Okay, well that's fine. I wager all of it higher.
You cannot lose on this one. All of it higher than a 2.
Jordy, if I bribe you, can I get a higher number in the Rumble? No. I'm sorry. I mean, everything's going to be done by the spin of a wheel. But we're not going to do the
4.
number drawings until January 31st.
It's a 4, Danny.
Let's go with $4,000 higher.
$1,000. Higher.
What the hell?
It is a push.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I don't lose anything for that. Okay. All right, let's go $4,000 higher once more.
Okay, let's see what it is.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Shit.
All right, I'm gonna go all of it higher. It can't be another 2.
Don't say that.
It's okay. All of it higher. Come on. Yes.
It's 10.
Okay.
Don't forget, you have that exchange card.
Oh, that's right. I can change a card. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, I have it, so might as well.
Okay, let's change the card to a king.
All
That's
right, let's
better.
go.
I thought it was going to be a queen.
All right.
Speaking of which,
What?
Go on, sorry.
Okay. Oh, thanks, Brandon. Okay, let's go $10,000 lower. $10,000 lower.
I bet it's an ace.
If it's an ace, I'll be pissed. Come on.
What do we got?
Ding, 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 ding.
It is?
Well,
man, StreamYard is being a pain in the
oh my god!
The game isn't just.
I'm not controlling this, by the way. Just
the game isn't just being suspenseful.
I think this needs to be done with freaking what's that thing you used for screen recording? OBS.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, that's what should be used for that. Wait,
what
just happened?
Paige, what happened? Did I win?
What's up, Jordy?
I need to ask.
I was asking, like, maybe you know, our producer could use OBS to, like, use for his thing to stream off his camera and then just.
Does he have Windows 10?
I don't know.
What did Danny win?
I think I won.
Producer.
If he got an ace, I'm gonna laugh. Wait. He won 22,000. Damn.
$22,000. Okay.
Wait,
All
you
right,
guys
Emo.
you guys didn't hear that, did you?
No.
No, I didn't hear nothing.
Okay, I was watching the George Lopez show.
Let's change that.
All right, let's change that 9.
Yeah, you don't want the thing that Adolf Hitler would say. Woo! A queen!
Okay.
For real, it's a queen.
Okay. 5,000 lower.
$5,000 lower. Whoops. It's a 2.
All of it higher.
All of it higher. All of it higher than a 2. It's a 4.
It's a 4. Wait, who played that?
I did.
Oh, okay. Okay, that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I used to play that back in the day during the old R&R days, like when we were during the pandemic, I think.
2020.
Yeah.
So
even in
2019, that's 5
I
years
think.
ago.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Half a decade.
Was better. Oh,
No, that was during a time when I shouldn't have been streaming. I should have been, mourning and, and probably heal myself.
You should have been watching Car Sharks 24/7.
I tried, but the thing is, it's hard to keep track.
Anywho, what are the minuses of this on next to the?
Oh, that's the subtract 5,000, and on the right is the add 5,000. That's what the Reddits are.
Okay, 5,000 higher.
$5,000, aka 5K higher.
What do we got?
And it is a jack.
A jack off.
Okay.
Okay. What the?
10,000 lower.
$10,000 lower than the jack. Wait, what happened, Danny?
I was just remembering that time I accidentally ended the stream on my phone.
Oh. So not just Victor, it's you we got to be cautious around.
Yeah, I did it. I did it the time after Victor did, and I was like, "Oh fuck!"
This is why you two are bad influences and shouldn't be producing or hosting a stream.
Well, there's plenty of other reasons why I'm a bad influence on David, but has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, because you're a weasel.
Yes.
What do I do with it too, Emo?
All of it higher. I mean, all of it low. Yeah, higher. Yeah,
all of it higher. That's what you mean.
Be careful.
Push. It's a push. Let's see.
Might be.
Wait. Is someone snoring?
I think that's Nova.
Oh my god,
No,
did he fall freaking asleep? No.
Oh no.
Either that or he's just trying to mess with us.
Oh.
I knew you were thinking.
I was thinking to say, it looked like were you having a stroke or something, or were you falling asleep?
I was trying to fall asleep.
Oh. Anyway, go ahead, Brian. I'm sorry.
So, my new joke. Hey, do you have trouble sleeping? There's a cure for it. It's called rant and rave.
Oh,
Danny.
I'm sorry.
At least our show has been going longer than your den, so shut your ass up.
That's right. Yes, yes.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, that sounds.
We went to emo.
So what's the lowest I can bet on this one? The half?
That would be
25,000. I think.
I think 45,000 would be the half of that.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, true.
Okay, but is the half the lowest?
Yep.
That's at least right. I forgot about the 9,000 above. So yes, 45,000 is half. Yes. But I'm honest, I've done this.
Crap. And I already wasted my change.
I would say higher, but it's up to you. For half.
Okay, yeah, just go half and all right, fine. I'll go with you and higher. Kill me.
I'll be happy to do so.
Whoa, that got deep. It's a plus.
Oh. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right, Nova.
What?
Your turn to play.
Whose turn?
Nova.
Oh, Nova's turn. Okay. I actually want to see what he can do here. I don't think he knows how card sharks work, which is kind of good because it's funny that way.
Yeah.
Hey, Mason's here.
Hey, what's
Mason,
up?
how you doing, buddy?
Yo, I'm doing good.
Haven't seen you.
I'm not able to do the squeak as much because I was sick 2 weeks ago.
I can do it for you. I can do it for you. Hold on. I didn't mean it. No, I didn't mean it. Love taps.
Oh fuck. Hey,
I'm gonna see what the game was.
how's it going, Mason?
Yeah, how are you doing, Mason?
I'm doing good. I just got my Hatsumiku sticker delivered to me today.
Okay, cool. I'm just trying to.
You got a Hatsu stick up your ass? That's pretty painful,
What the fuck?
Wait, what's Hatsu? I don't speak Japanese. What the fuck is that?
It's a virtual like Japanese idols like pop star like it's a software, but it's very popular.
Anyway.
Okay.
Speaking of Japanese, looks like the Los Angeles Dodgers are gonna be MLB's version of Japanese baseball.
Hey, you know what? I just realized something.
What?
If game shows could be expanded internationally, couldn't there one day be a Card Sharks in Japan?
Most likely.
There might have already been one.
What was it called? Was it called Card Sharks or was it called Samurai Sharks?
It might have been Samurai.
Did they say Samurai Sharks?
And in England, I know it's called Play Your Cards Right.
So Samurai
That's
Sharks
too long of a title.
is that a game show where instead of them speaking English they say Ching Chong?
Yes.
Shut up.
No.
Funny, speaking of Japanese, I currently have a Japanese anime on.
What's it called?
Okay. Before I say the actual title, how do you pronounce this? Mamoru.
Mamoru, I believe.
For a second
Okay.
there.
Called Venus to Mamoru.
Danny, you shut your ass up. I'm so sorry, Mason.
For a second there, I thought you were gonna say Boku no Pico.
Oh my god, no!
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
Good. Okay.
Is the Card Shark thing getting set up and all that?
I'm not sure what my producer.
We should have another match game sometime.
We could do that.
Yes.
Next month.
By the way, just to remind you people, next week, I am going to go live for Chilling with Jordy 204. However, tomorrow for 203, that's going to be the final one for January. For the next 2 weeks, I'll be doing live on Fridays, so that way I don't interfere with live reactions on Brandon Martin's channel. So immediately after my stream, on episode 204 and 205 in the next 2 weeks, come over here and watch Chilling3000.
Yeah. Subscribe to fucking Jordy. He makes the best content all the time.
Damn straight.
All the
However,
time?
However, the subscriber count can't hold a candle to David, so I got to give him credit where credit's due.
Yes.
It won't hold a candle.
The only difference is that fucking Jordy's actually funny.
Ooh.
I'm kidding.
No. You're right for the most part. I mean, David, do you have a rebuttal to that?
I mean, all of you guys are funny.
Yeah,
That's
but I'm
better.
funnier.
You're funnier. Well.
No, I think I'm funnier.
No, this is coming from you and your aspect of us.
Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah. I take it back. Romy is funnier.
Well, that is true. I mean, dude, did you see the live chat on yesterday on R&R?
No, I didn't get to. What happened?
Oh my god! Him and Gary and we're having a blast in the live chat on Eric, and then there was me. Man, you should have seen it.
Oh, okay. I would. Well, maybe. Well,
it's episode 275 of the Ram podcast.
Yeah. I need to start being a guest on R&R again. Like it's been like what, 4 years ago.
Yeah, but we're kind of content with what we got right now.
Yeah,
but, hey,
I guess
you being in the
so.
live chat would be even more helpful. And maybe who knows? Maybe I'll put you in the R&R Hall of Fame one day. Maybe as one of the 5 once we start that next year.
Yeah, that's great.
Danny was a better person 4 years ago.
Or I could like fucking start a podcast of my own, and one of you guys could potentially come. It's not going to be like a weekly thing. It's just whenever I feel like it, because I have other content planned. But it's
Sounds fair.
Yeah, it's more like I don't want to compare myself to Penguin Zero because he has
the PR on the show now.
How do you feel about Pat Robertson?
Like, guys.
Pat Robertson. Is he still alive?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I'm guessing we're done with Card Sharks tonight, aren't we?
Pretty much.
He is
Okay, well, since we're here, do you guys want to see me play a video game?
No, we don't have much time. I'm sorry, but
that sucks.
Torn, Torn, do you think Hitler is compared to this person?
Yes.
I hope this man in his retirement is watching game shows right now.
To be honest with you, I mean, Vince, if there's one thing I got to tell you guys, he escaped justice yet again.
Wait, what happened?
The court settlement was done. He's not. The courts, made their decision. He's not being arrested.
Ah, man.
But the good news is we don't have to worry about him, in WWE anymore. So there's a plus.
Oh, tell us about that WWE TNA deal. Like, what was that?
It's a multi-year deal that's going to be, a partnership, like talent exchange, where you can have talent go from, be used in the different company while being contracted with the company they're with right now, and be showcased on TV or pay-per-view, which is kind of cool because it benefits both sides of the coin. In fact, here's a fun thing for you. Like back in the day with WWE and TNA, they used to be, they were polar opposites. One company was, all about, performing like the art of sports entertainment. The other was all about professional wrestling, yet with unorthodox styles. Even though, again, back in the day, TNA had a 6-sided ring to oppose to a 4-sided ring. I kind of miss those days, but I can understand that the 6-sided ring can be more sturdier. But overall, if anybody thinks that the whole AEW and NJPW Forbidden Door is a popular thing, WWE and TNA is the real Forbidden Door. So if we ever have the chance, I say let's have a WWE main roster and TNA roster crossover and have that as the real Forbidden Door.
Have you only interviewed people from TNA for
yeah, we've interviewed 2 people. We interviewed Alex Shelley, who again this past year became one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions with his tag team partner Chris Sabin and the Motor City Machine Guns. And when we interviewed him, that was when he was the Impact, then turning TNA World Champion. And then later on, we actually got to interview Moose, who was the new TNA World Champion at that time.
So with this partnership, does that mean you'll start interviewing people from WWE?
It's a possibility. I mean, since McMahon's gone, I think the stars of WWE are giving more freedom to do what they want on social media, as long as they're not making the company look bad with controversial, moments like racism or sexual, or sexist views or whatever. As long as they're not trying to make the company look bad, I guess it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Man, you caught me off guard there, dog.
Hold on, I have some.
If I was in charge, I would put you all in the gulag.
The gulag.
The gulag. Hey, yo, hold up. Oh no.
Oh, we got Stephen A. Smith. Hi, Stephen. I love you on First Take.
Hey, can we?
Yeah.
Can we talk about the Switch 2 for a second?
For my executive producer.
This is my take on it. You ready for this, Mason?
Ready?
Okay, here we go. Perch Perkins here, right in front of the Nintendo Switch, and now we are here for the grand opening of the Nintendo Switch 2 by Nintendo. First of all, congratulations, Nintendo. Hello, I like money. What inspired you to build a Nintendo Switch 2 right next door to the original? Money.
That sounds about right.
I mean that's a Nintendo for you.
Yeah,
they did the same thing with the 3DS with the new 3DS XL. It's literally just like some improvements, but they're calling it the new one.
Yeah, and the thing is, I really think that with this new Switch, I know it's gonna be for exclusive games only, because I can understand, like, if you watch R&R last night, me and William actually covered this, and I'm of the impression that I think just because they're making these new consoles, it doesn't mean that it's going to surpass 4K, because Nintendo Switch already did that along with other systems. And even though they're going to continue doing that with newer consoles, it doesn't change the fact that they're only doing this so that way you have to get this console to play certain games that are exclusive, if it's backwards compatible or not. And then after that, again, they can't go beyond the limitations of the resolution anymore.
Yeah. Depending on what the price of this console is, I'm hoping it's under $400.
I don't know. It's going to be hard to tell. I mean, we got to wait till April for the next Nintendo Direct in order to find out more.
Yeah, if the price is decent, then I might actually trade in my OLED for it.
And if you want more,
my Switch OLED.
I thought you said your own leg, because I was like, wait.
Oh, yeah. With Nintendo, it's pretty much what you have to do. You have to trade an arm and a leg just to buy their games, because I swore that
you can't trade your arms because you need them in order to play.
Oh yeah, you're right. Just you get rid of the legs. No, I was at Walmart and I was just buying some stuff I needed, and I was in the Nintendo section and started looking at some of the Switch games, and some of those games are like old. And they're still like $50.
Damn.
If you guys want to know more about Nintendo Switch 2, tune in this Sunday night for more reaction to that.
But if the price is decent, if the price is decent, then I'll go ahead and get one.
I'll still
trade
get
in.
it regardless because I have
Yeah, because they got new Mario Kart.
because here's the thing with me, I have all the current like all the consoles from the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Super Nintendo, the N64, GameCube, the Wii, the Wii U, and the Switch. So I mean, and I know like you're a real collector, aren't you? Well, I mean, I try not to let it show, but anyway, but the fact is, I mean, it would be like breaking tradition if I didn't get the newest console. So
I'm hoping
And
the
also-
switching. I hope like when you get the new console, you can like since you can play like backwards compatibility. I hope the transferring the data is pretty easy.
hopefully it is, but then again, if it isn't, then hey, I mean, it's a new start, right? Like a clean slate.
I think it
Just to let
should
you
be
know-
because I think like because once I announce the price, I'll go over to my GameStop and I'll be like, hey, because they actually will like take your console in as a trade in towards the pre-order.
Yeah.
And I'll ask them like, hey, if I get this console on launch day, would I be able to just automatically take the Switch I'm trading in and just transfer all the data to the Switch 2 so that way I don't have to worry about having to restart everything all over?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
I was just gonna say, before we end this episode here, I just want you guys to note that episode 148, I'll be interviewing Chris Bass this Sunday at now going to be 9 p.m. Eastern Time because of the Bills Ravens game that's scheduled for 6:30 p.m. So we'll be reacting to that along with the TikTok ban, thank God, and the Nintendo Switch 2. So we'll be reacting to all of that madness this Sunday night, starting at 9 o'clock p.m. And then episode 149, the second episode of this format, will be this Friday the 24th at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Who knows what the interview is going to be yet. Episode 150 will be Monday, January 27th at 8 p.m. Eastern because it's going to be a PlayStation MLB Showdown, and I cannot do it at this location where I'm going to be at that weekend, so I'll have to do it at my own desk. And then episode 151, I'll be interviewing Matt TV on Friday, January 31st at 11 p.m. Eastern for episode 151. So that is the schedule for the rest of this month. And I hope you all enjoyed this new format. I think we needed that change, and we'll be back next week. Hopefully, we'll be able to get through more stuff smoothly with no difficulties. Hopefully, but this is a learning experience, and this is our first episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys next week for episode. This Sunday night. I gotta use to say to that. This Sunday night for episode 148 of Chilling3000 Hangouts with interview with Chris Bass. So, good night and big balls.